that no Eneka man is an Igbo man. We have had Igbo settlers among us. We have had people among us who married Igbo people. So we have them. We share a lot of things in common because of common interaction. And so that does not make an indigenous Eneka man. You know, the original Eneka man. Eneka no Amaise. That is what we call ourselves. The very 5 families that originated Eneka from Eleka, our primary ancestor, a son of Apara in Obiabo local government area. We cannot therefore at this time have such position that we make the public read us as having sharing nativity affinity with the Igbos. From Eneka also, I'm from Rumesara Eneka. I'm from the royal family of late High Chief George Nanta Akah, the very Ezotono, the first of Rumono Eneka in Obio Apo local government area. We have seen right there on the social media the various responses of people regarding the election of one of our opinion leaders here in Eneka to be the President General of Ohanueze Ndigbo in the current leadership dispensation. It didn't come to me as shock because I know that some of us were approached for that position. Actually. Some of us were approached for that position. And many will be hearing that for the first time. I remember we were approached to come for that position, but we had to decline because there is a line of thoughts of the Rohaman that in terms of our historicity and that is known to us. And so when we later would hear that this is what has happened, and that most especially that one of us, one of us in Eneka here had accepted to be made or accepted the election result to be the President General. For us, it's like a bang from the blues because we've never heard of such organization here in Eneka community. We haven't. We have heard about people, certain Igbo people here and there who had accepted to be members of Ohanueze. It didn't make any impact. It didn't make any impact. But this comes with a very heavy impact. I'm glad the immediate, instantaneous response that has come from the various Iroha leadership group, like Ikwerre had to meet and had made a public statement with regards to that, excising Iroha from whatever thing Ohanueze is doing. No matter what the agenda is all about, the Iroha man has said no to it, and by the statement made by Ikwerre is like, we are not Igbos, because that is what is being expressed. We have met a few people since after the 10th of January that are now saying, yes, we are saying that Ikwerre people are Igbos. Can you now see that an Ikwerre man has become Ohanueze Ndigbo President General, which is a topmost office in that organization? And we are to hear for the first time, especially in Eneka here, that we have an Eneka son who belongs to Ohanueze Ndigbo. We never heard that one person ever belonged to Ohanueze Ndigbo. Talk of being an officer in Ohanueze Ndigbo until this development. And so for me, I think I stand where the Ikwerre people are, and that's actually when I said to them, when the overture was made, is that, sorry, we will need to listen to the elders of Iroha, because we have a different historiography, we have a different historicity. And so we cannot therefore be saying that an Iroha man is President General of Ohanueze Ndigbo worldwide. We have Ikwerre. And so every Ikwerre person is part of Ikwerre. Whether you are registered there or not, Ikwerre speaks on our common behalf. And we are glad. Concerned Eneka people have also expressed their opinion, have expressed their opinion with regards to that, and have promised that they stand with Ikwerre. We are also aware that the Supreme Council of Government recognized traditional rulers in Iroha have also made a statement. In fact, they made a more lucid and detailed statements regarding to the historical roots of the origin of the Iroha man, and that was quite exponential and very illuminating to us all. So we would want to state categorically, and this I speak on behalf of my family, my siblings, and all of my father's household, that no Eneka man is an Igbo man. We have had Igbo settlers among us. We have had people among us who married Igbo people. So we have them. We share a lot of things in common because of common interaction. And so that does not make an indigenous Eneka man. The original Eneka man. Eneka no Amaise. That is what we call ourselves. The very 5 families that originated Eneka from Eleka, our primary ancestor, a son of Apara in Obiakpo local government area. We cannot therefore at this time have such position that we make the public read us as sharing nativity affinity with the Igbos. The Igbos are our neighbors. We do business with them. They have lived among us. They lived among us. Ikwerre man never lived among the Igbos, but the Igbos live among us. They do business among us. They influence our lives as we also influence their lives. So we cannot at this time go to hold such a prominent position that paints a picture